Hello, welcome, welcome everyone. It's so beautiful being here together with you, everyone that is here within our live room, every one of you that is receiving and watching and experiencing this activation and meeting in our Facebook group Mastery, whether you're here within this now or within another now. Deeply, deeply, warmly welcome to each and every one. It's really my honor to be here together with you tonight. And it's been a while since I came on here live with you all. So I would be very happy if you always share in the comments or in the chat where you are around the world, the planet. So we really start by coming together and co-create this beautiful, beautiful quantum field, this consciousness field, a divine love together as we slowly, slowly merge into unity, the unity consciousness that is always here, but maybe not always accessible for each and every one. So we just take a little moment and we drop into our beautiful heart space. We allow ourselves to be here together, where we are going to receive an activation about wealth and abundance, the next level frequency. And I have invited you all also here into our upgraded, you might say, or expanded field of mastery, as this is what our life is all about, the soul mastery, mastery of life. So coming together here, sharing, hanging out together, receiving, supporting, witnessing. So I've been on a deep journey myself in these intense times and learning. I'm also in this learning process, learning life of learning, of mastery energies, mastering frequency, as everything is about energy and vibration. So one was guided to come here live, sharing the space with you here today, to also talk about next level of wealth, next level of abundance, and what that is. So I see it as the portal, as we're journeying through this portal, where we are activating our next level, our next version, our next level of frequency. And it is about really, really dropping into humbleness as divine presence, as soul. So we really can start to listen. Start to listen to the next layer of wealth and abundance that wants to come through us, through you, through me. And when we do that, when we go beyond our personal stories, we go beyond these ancestral stories, the family stories. We go beyond all the generations and all the conditions that we might carry or hold about wealth and about abundance. So please also share, what is your connection with wealth and abundance? We know that it's here, it is alive, it's a frequency, it's a vibration, it's a consciousness field that is ever present. Are you living within this field? Is it accessible for you in every moment? Or are you holding on to these beliefs or programmings that is not even yours? You know, these that could be voices or imprinted beliefs that how much we can hold or carry, how much we can earn, how much we can generate. And that is also connected to our worth, the self-worth. If we are worthy of having a good life, if we are worthy living our dreams, if we are worthy really manifesting the life's purpose, our mission that we are coming here for, to live, to love, and to become this madly in love with our life. So where are you, beloved? Where are you? You can just share in the chat, or you can share in the comments. Sorry. What is the truth you are living about how much, what kind of life you are deserving, what kind of life you are living, what kind of life that you want to live? Are you free? We know that soul is free, spirit is free, but all these conditionings, and you see, we've been our holding like the same. And when we start to really deepening in and deepening into our humbleness, into the voice of the heart, the soul, and allow the soul to guide us, we are really seeing and becoming aware of so many of these programmings that is not ours. And here we have the opportunity to shift this in this now. So humbleness is one key, and the other is also about being brave, being bold, gather the courage, because you might be the first person in your family, maybe the first person in your community, maybe the first person in your circle of friends that's actually putting up your hand, being brave enough to say, yes, this is what is coming through me. This is the vision I've been receiving. This is the vision I've been holding, and I'm here to manifest together, to live this life, to live this God-led life. The life the divine is here to support me with. And this is how much I want to shine. This is how much I want to shine, and I'm going to live this life. To stand tall and embody that frequency, to live that. That is what the next level of the abundance and wealth frequency is all about. So it is to deepening into the understanding that it is like an energetic game. It is it is like an energetic game where we constantly going within ourselves, where we are bringing up, looking at all those pieces that is not in alignment with this vision, that is not in alignment with that next layer, that multidimensional layer of abundance, of wealth. We are bringing ourselves inside and out to allow everything that is not aligned with this next level, with our mission, with our vision. We bring it up to the surface and we allow it to dissolve. We release it, we embrace it, we love it, and we celebrate it. So this is what I want to invite you to receive and experience tonight. This day, whenever you're receiving this, to really allow to drop into. It's like, it's not even ours. It is just here for us, where we all are a part of this. And this process of releasing the old and embodying, bringing it into the body, this level, this frequency, this life, this embodiment, this abundance, to expand and learn the skills of bringing it into the physical reality, into our bodies. And this process of this inner work, we know that when we do this inner work, it is shown in our external reality. And we can actually choose how we want this journey to be, this life, this process, because it can really be a graceful and easy and loving and fun in a way that we celebrate everything that is shown to us. And we can fall in love with the alchemy. I mean, we can really be curious of ourselves and excited when we bring something down and we long for it, we dream for it, we want to bring it into manifestation. And there's something that is blocking this, something that is out of alignment, something that is not really working. Instead of, being heavy and want to separate from it, we can bring it and invite it in, because this is our opportunity to shift. This is the opportunity to recalibrate, to release, to grow. And also, I would say it is the opportunity to celebrate. Because when we know when this is rising, when we see it, I don't know how you are embracing it, whatever is shown to you. If you are in that place where it is really easy and you feel this madly in love with life, with anything that life is serving you, that you still stand this tall and just continue with this loving way and holding your direction. Or if you just wipe out of your path, your way, you're separating yourself from life. What is your way? And when it comes to the surface, we celebrate it. I know it's not so easy. It's easy to say, but when you are there and it's just stops, it's stagnant, it's blocked. But if we can really allow the heart to open and to embrace whatever is shown to us, and we celebrate it, because we know now we can really shift it, and we can choose. We can choose in what reality we want to live. We can choose how we want the path to be, because we are the creators and we can create this. I know that for some there is this, we have like a mental view that that's truth, that it is, so it is in life. So we're really bringing in and on these visions and missions and working with it, and we see it. And then when it comes to live it, and we say, well, yeah, I cannot have this right now. You see, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, I don't have this and that and that. And this is what I'm talking about. This is where the conditions are and where the programmings are. because it's actually how we perceive the world and perceive what's in our reality and how we choose to live that and create that. And that we stay within consciousness, that we are conscious, so we really can see and allow that truth to rise in, that there is something within me that is not in alignment, and that is not mine. This is some programming, this is some imprinted upon me, and now we have the opportunity to alchemize, to transform this into something that we want to create it. And isn't that great? Isn't that beautiful? So just bring into your heart space, into your heart center, the alchemy of love, the alchemy of gold, bringing everything to alchemize. You have the power, we have the power. Everything can be shifted, everything can be transformed, everything can expand and be optimized. So when we really start to listen, bringing spirit, soul deeper in body, living soulful, not only like talking about it, but really living soulful and allow the soul to guide. We see with the eyes of the soul, and then we can really allow these old structures to be released, and then we can hear as we listen to hear of this next level frequency that wants to come through us, so we can give ourselves a beautiful and good life, and we can really allow ourselves to have this multidimensional experience of life, and to remember that this is, from my perspective, why we're here. And this is about mastery. And also that we can remember that, that the time is a construct. And when we really go beyond and allow this multidimensional beingness, we are beyond time and space. And we can start to play a new game. We can start to have a totally new roadmap in front of us. We can start to shift. We can start playing. And we are actually able of bending time. So we can play within this quantum field. We can accelerate. We can accelerate our manifestations of our divine visions, of our beautiful life. Stay within our beingness, but in a very graceful way, with ease and flow, to manifest this good life, the visions, the missions, the ideas, the dreams. And as we do that, as we really allow ourselves to access this field of consciousness, this field of wealth and abundance, and to allow that to become our physical reality, the life we choose. And that when we're awakening the remembrance, it is not only the remembrance of the fullness of ourselves, the soul's experience, the codes, the layers, the rays, the gifts, everything that wants to be shared, but it's also remembrance that everyone have this total connection point. We have this point of connection always to the highest version of you, the highest version of ourselves across time and space. And that version that is living the highest potential within this incarnation, that is living within total ease and grace with God's light as the divine human, but also living, playing, loving, laughing. That dream is not a dream. The dream is reality. That reality becomes the dream. And that version, across time and space, in wherever dimension it is, all your longings is already manifested. The wealth you desire, of the soul's desire, the flow, the ebb and flow, the living light within the divine love and divine abundance is the existing reality. And it is not about that this is the future. It is just another reality. For some, it is the reality they're living. For some, it is the reality they're longing for. Some people have said that this is like my future self, what is coming. And you can say that in one way, but in another way, it is within this now. As we are these multidimensional beings. And this is really where we expand into the greatest version of ourselves. If it wasn't anchored somewhere, if it wasn't really a reality somewhere, we wouldn't have that longing or that desire or the remembrance of really knowing, feeling, sensing, experiencing how it is to live this. Because when we close our eyes, close your eyes, beloveds, close your eyes, and really receive everything through the heart, because this is the activation that is coming through. And when you close your eyes, and you're really allowing yourself to open up and expand into like the greatest version of you. Close your eyes, allow yourself to open to these dreams, to the longings, to the freedom of the soul. You know, when we say if you really have everything you need, and we do, beyond time, beyond space. How is the life you're living there? How is the life you're living here as we're bringing in this into this now? Close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes and just allow yourself, allow this longing, these dreams to be alive so it can awaken the aliveness within. So if this was not a reality somewhere, you would not imagine this, dream this, see this, experiencing this. You wouldn't have the desire of awakening to this. You wouldn't have the fire within that is lighting up your path every day. Or maybe that's the longing to really be connected with that inner fire, with that inner aliveness, with that inner passion. And allow yourself really become in resonance, to tune into, allowing yourself, you feel, to merge into this. And in this, you can allow yourself to expand these dreams And also feeling the strength within you, the boldness, the courage, the love, the beauty, the lightness, the beingness, the powerful you. And when you start to really remember, then you also know it's not only a remembrance, it becomes a knowingness that whatever you're experiencing now and bringing in, you are connected to this. There's a connection point, and you start to realize that, okay, I do have access to this version of me. I am actually connected. And I have this connection point. So within this, I know there's an inner knowing that all I desire can be manifested. All the wealth, abundance, joy, love. So now we really are expanding beyond time and space into the fullness of ourselves, into the God-like self, allowing the divine to lead and to guide us. We also can ask ourselves, what if I could bring this version of me faster into this now? What if I could collapse time and space? Because when you really bring this down into this now, as the now is eternal, we also feel, this is my dream. This is my prayer. This is my vision. This is the vision. This is the dream, the big dream. It's not about me. It's not about me as a person. It is about us. And what if each and every one of us would choose in this moment to live this right here and now? And in my experience, it all starts with a choice, an active choice, a bold choice, a choice where we are so deeply committed, so nothing else matters, that it is this inner fire and the inner commitment, that there's nothing else is an option than bringing this version of me alive into a new reality, my reality. And here, there are no plan Bs, there are no backup plans. There is just this way, the path. And we are choosing this out of love. We are choosing this out of devotion. And we are choosing this because we know this is truth. This is reality. And when we can connect deeply with this, we will not be willing to tolerate anything less than that. So here and now, beloved, you can choose, are you tolerating anything less than this? How do you want to live? What reality do you want to bring down? Are you living that reality now? And we're also here in this beautiful, beautiful human bodies, so we can experience this journey of life. So how big, how bold, how much fire is it in your willingness? Because here, that is a key to really bring into aliveness and manifestation as a way of living. It's about our willingness. It's about our willingness. So just feel into yourself, into your heart, into this soul-filled space. What do you not tolerate anymore in your life? You know that the life that we're living is not reflecting the dreams. The life we're living is actually reflecting our tolerance of our minimum standard. The tolerance level, the level of tolerance in our life. Because the day up to here where we are, you know, everything that has happened to us within the past has brought us to this moment. And for me, it is not true that we see what will come in the future, because I know that everything is within this moment, the past, the present, and the future. And that also brings that I can bring everything into emerge and release it and shift it instantly. And that also means to let go of our stories, let go of our attachments, and let go of the belief that everything that is in the physical reality of the third dimension is solid, structured. Because it isn't. Everything is moving, and especially in these times when it's shifting so fast, everything is vibrating, energy and movement. So we have this opportunity within this now to really allow the consciousness field of wealth and abundance, the next layer, to really listen with this voice that wants to come through us. What does it say? If we shift the consciousness, we know we are the creators. We know everything is in motion, and we can allow ourselves to calibrate, and we create the reality we want to. And as we deepen into our inner work, into our inner world, inner reality, and allow that to be the reflection of the external reality. So our internal frequencies, the level of consciousness, the internal frequencies and vibrations within our bodies, within our field, how much we are holding within this now, the consciousness of abundance, the consciousness of wealth, as wealth is a frequency and it is a living field of light, and it is vibrating and is so alive all around us right now. And if we just see, if we open our eyes and we see around us, we look at nature, we look at the earth, the Mother Earth, so alive. I mean, everything so alive. So this abundance feeling, the wealth. And if we have lost the connection to nature, we also lost the connection to wealth and abundance. To feel and see the rivers, the seas, the oceans, the lakes, the mountains, hear the songs of the mountains, of the trees, connecting with the tree consciousness and the songs and the earth. And when we do that, when we connect deeper, we become alive. We lost the connection with nature. We lost the connection with the earth. We have lost the connection with the divine. We lost the connection with God. And as we reconnect, really reconnect, we become aware of the awakeness all around us. We become aware of the different consciousness fields. And also that the living light within the wealth consciousness field and abundance consciousness fields. And we're starting to we can really tap into or align with, become one with, be as. And then as the creator we are, we can choose the level of wealth and abundance that is really vibrating through us. The frequency, the level of frequency. So if we want to shift the outer, the external reality, what we do, we go to the inside. We shift our own consciousness field. We shift our own perception about wealth. We shift our embodiment. We deepen the embodiment of that frequency. We bring it into the body, embodiment. And as we do this, we are actually able to shift our external perception, our external reality through this consciousness field. We always comes back to consciousness, aren't we? So we come back to conscious awareness. What awareness are aware of? Our awareness, the living light, and also the soulfulness, the embodied soulfulness. So we can really allow soul to lead and guide our way. And so then we can ask us, how do we activate this next wealth frequency or abundance frequency that is really just waiting? It is like it's waiting for you to receive it. It is so much about receiving and allow that to really flow through you, anchoring into your body, into your field, into the ground. So what wealth, what abundance is really, are you now opening up and willing to receive? Are you ready for? It's like different layers. So this is not like a mental longing, that we have. This is real of opening your body, your field, opening your consciousness field, your awareness of receiving and allowing that embodiment. And there's so many deeper layers and levels of wealth that now wants to flow through you. So just take a little moment and drop into this and allow that. What are you allowing right now? What are these next levels? The layers that wants to be unlocked or unleashed. And invite this. This is an invitation for you to allow this to flow through you. This is like a declaration to yourself, like a commitment. It is about you. It is about us. but it is about the vision that you have received or is here for you to receive, that we're calling our vision, like your own vision. It is about your prayer, the prayer that you're sending out. It is about the dreams of living the big dream. It is about the truth of your soul. It is about the eyes of God and to see through the soul. And this is something bigger, something beyond. You know, that we know that we're here for something bigger, but this is bigger. And so it's also allowing ourselves to go beyond, and also allowing ourselves to bring into the reality our dreams, and not allow to open and to shift, to upgrade, up level our minimum standards. So if you take a look at your life, what you see around you, what you have allowed into your life, how you're living, what you are doing during the daytime, what energy is flowing in and out, how much cash you have on your bank account. Look at your relationships, your emotions, your level of consciousness, your physical body, your divine business, your dreams, your manifestation, your ability of manifestation, your capacity to hold energy, energy flowing in, energy flowing out. How is your minimum standard? Because this is what you're living. So if you are connected to your dream, if you're connected to your vision, you can choose to raise up your minimum standards. So, and then when you're really willing and not tolerate, that you're really like anchoring in those dreams, something really, really powerful happens. Something really, really powerful happens. And it's step by step, starting to transcend the material illusions. So we're starting to unveil how deeply spiritual wealth actually is, how deeply wealth is connected to soul, how deeply that it is this spirituality, spirit and soul, that is the fuel, that is fueling and lighting up the way, and also the fuel for the embodiment of wealth. So when I talk and share about wealth, it is not about money. It is richness of life, the living light from the inside and out. And as I shared just a moment ago, when we go beyond and we really look outside of ourselves, we see the nature. What is it that we're seeing? So my question to you is, how far you can go beyond your current reality? How far can you expand? And that is really allowing yourself be that dream. And this is, as I said, somewhere where many get stuck. We have this dream, we have this vision. I have my business, I'm running it, I'm living it, I'm being it. And I would love, and I would like this, and I would love it to be like this, and I would love that. I'm dreaming about this, I'm dreaming about this, I'm longing for this. And then we open for the dreams and the visions, and then this comes, as I shared before. This is a vision, but it's for the future. Because look at my how I'm living now. I don't have the money, I don't have the time. look at what's happening with my business. Look at what's happened with my team. Look at what happens there. Look at what happens there. And this is where we bring in this mastery. That we go beyond all these constructions. Where we really not only remember, but we bring the remembrance into our reality. That we really open up for the powerful beings that we are, the creators. And that we know that whatever we want, that this what is already existing, that dream, is also my reality. So again, really bring in the reality you want to bring into, reality you want to anchor in, the dreams you want to anchor into your reality, the reality you want to live in, because this is so important. If you don't know what you want, if you don't know, like, have connection and contact with that dream and that vision, if you don't know that, how can you dream it into being? This is also some of my experience when I meet so many people around in different areas, that some are not even, envisioning or dreaming or having this vision, or allow, maybe they had a vision that came to them several years ago, but have not learned how to work with the visions and bring it down into reality and allow that to become the daily practice. Allow that to be the fire. Allow that to connect with the flame within the heart. Because it is about mastering energy, to make this your world, and to embodying this, what I'm talking about, the next layers that want to come through you, that want to manifest within your field and body. We sit with this every day. We allow that dream, that vision to be so alive, so we can taste it, so we can smell it, so we just is it, we are it, we live it. And every day we work with it, so we attract it closer and closer. This reality, this that is alive somewhere, that is already a reality. It is already manifested, anchored in, to allow that to be anchored in the physical reality. I work with it, I dream it, I sit with it, I envision it, and then I bring it, I attract it in. And what is blocking, if it's the programmings, mind control, false beliefs, traumas, energy that is stuck in the physical body, because the physical body needs a physical vessel. We are here now to clear and cleanse. So all of this that I'm talking about, that I'm sharing, can be anchored and not only anchored, but embodied into. It's going to be into the body, these new consciousness levels. And when we do this, when we sit with this, when we allow this to be a natural part of our life, of our day, it is, we bend time, and it is not our future reality. The reality is here. We talk about it, we share it, we ask for help, we show ourselves, and we master energy. It is so much about aligning with that frequency, and anything that is not in alignment, that is blocking the free flow, the expansion, the life, you look at, enjoy. So we go beyond our current reality. And this is not about bypassing. This is not about living, just in a fluffy, puffy, love and light world where we talk about all of these things. But when there's a gap from the higher realms, where we know this is a reality, into the physical world, there's a gap. So what I'm talking about is bridging this gap, is emerging, is coming into the body. And we do not put it on hold. We have no time for that. So we are creating this reality within this now. And that is also our choice of our thoughts, how we choose to think, how we choose to speak, how we choose to relate, how we choose to dance, how we choose to love. It is like, I want to be abundant, or when I'm abundant, or I want to become a millionaire, because when I know when I'm a millionaire, I can be of service of the great, beautiful vision that I've been received, this beautiful, beautiful gift. Or is it like, I'm abundant, I am a millionaire? It is not what's coming, what we're doing, it is what it is here. And to change the perception that that is a reality. And that we're bringing and bridging these gaps and we're merging, because we also need to really bring that into this now, so that the inner world can shift, and then also step by step the external world, that it is aligned, it is merged. So this is what we are working with. And this is where so many are disconnected from soul, from life, from God, from consciousness. And so what if you should every day start by connecting to this prayer? Start to connecting with this dream and anchoring it in to your future. As we do that consciously, we're starting to collapse time. We're bringing it in layer by layer. This is the quantum leap starts happening in your life, in your reality. Where suddenly it was not a small step, it was this quantum leap every single day. So I want you to bring in to really, how connected are you with your dreams, with your longing, with your vision? What is your mission here in this incarnation? Who are you? Who are you here to serve? How deeply is your connection to all in this eternal moment of this now? Do you know where you're going? So that soul and spirit can really firing up your way, your path, lighting that up, so you can see, so you can continue your direction and focus. So you really bring it in. How is it living this next layer? What do I become aware of within this beingness? How is it looking where I'm living? Is my home aligned with that vibration? Or is it like the effects of the past? So what we're doing when we're bringing this dream and the vision down is that we are like receiving this seed that we are planting, and we're giving it water and sunlight, and we're giving it all our love and attention, so we allow it to grow. We allow it to grow, and we keep on doing this, nourishing it, doing it. We are giving it life. We are creating it, and we are like loving it into life. And also when we listen inside, we can really see or hear the frequency of the vision that's holding this wealth and abundance. And when we listen and really allow that to open from the inside, our path becomes clear. We know where we're going, we know what we want, and we can really start nourishing that frequency in that vibration. And we can really start living in a new way. And to really constantly allowing that frequency to flow through us. So we really start to dancing with it. We are birthing it, we're allowing it to be birthed through us. As we go deeper and deeper, we're starting to transcend also the illusions that is held. And it's like we're starting to merging into almost like lucid dreaming, when we're dreaming our world into being. We're dreaming this. Have you had that feeling, that you're within parallel worlds, so you don't really know where you are, and that you start really living that vision and lucid dreaming? And this is how we really start to collapse to times and really bringing that reality with this is anchored in and manifested into the physical reality. Yeah, that's beautiful. So let us take a moment. Let us take a moment to drop even deeper into this field, the quantum field, and into the heart center, and allow that to merge within the heart space and the universal ebb and flow. So we really can allow us to dissolve, and allow us also to merge even deeper, where the reality starts to really dissolve and emerging in with different layers and different levels. And here is also where we need to be very aware, because the conscious mind, what we call the mind, can often be confused and you really want control. So this is again and again that we surrender and we surrender and we surrender. So as we're dropping deeper into that state of beingness in that consciousness field, we can allow ourselves to start to see with new eyes. Start to see with new eyes. And as we go really deep inside, we're going deeper and deeper, and we tap into that point of connection that is always there. The seed of the soul, the connection to all that is. And where we know that this is also the reality. So we connect deeper and deeper and deeper. And what you become aware of, what is happening within these fields, you're starting to bring out into the physical, the external reality. Like seeing this shift, these new choices, and how you actively choose new for this new level of the standard that you have committed yourself to have and live. And every step you take on this journey, you celebrate. This is a process. This is a process of, it's like the freedom of the soul and the embodiment of the beingness of the fullness of you. And that is also where these next layers, it's layers of wealth, layers of abundance, layers of life, layers of living light, layers of your vision, of your mission, of your purpose. It is really tapping into the energy and become the mastery of frequency and consciousness field, and also to release everything that is blocking you. So the more we listen, the more we hear, the stronger our willingness is to really shift and allow that to come in, to receive that. We are also able to activate the prosperity in our lives. Everything is vibration, everything is frequency, that we know. Wealth is a vibration, a consciousness field, and it is a frequency. So we deepen into the energetic mastery. We become the masters of frequency, and from that way, from that point, that state, we can create everything and we can choose everything. And that is really, really the beauty. And here, when we really start to master the energetics, things is going to accelerate. So this is like the key, becoming the masters of the energetics. And that is way, way beyond mindset. It has nothing to do with thinking positive. It is nothing, it is beyond that. This is like creation and creation itself. And allow yourself to choose and focus on what you want, on the thoughts, on the actions. So now, just, allow this transmission to deepen. And just open to receive the deeper layer. And the deepest layer within this moment of the energetics, the frequencies that you can activate in this moment. So we start here to really focus. Not focus on something you want to bring into your life, but you focus on the frequency of what you want to call into your life. And when you we hold the focus of wealth, whatever that is for you. And now you focus on the frequency of the reality that it is done, being done, it is alive, it is here. It is here in the physical world. So you hold your inner focus. You hold your inner focus of that frequency. Not at the thing, not at the dream, not at the vision, but the frequency of what you want to bring in. And you hold your focus and you started to align. You're starting to become that frequency. Clear your thoughts. You clear any constructions and limiting beliefs. You're open to receive. You come into alignment with your soul, your higher self, your spirit, your oversoul, your God self. You allow this into alignment and you focus, you hold your awareness and you align, you merge, you become that frequency. It's here. You are that frequency. It's alive, aliveness from within. Feel that, become aware of that. This is beyond envisioning. This is really the embodiment. It's you dissolving, merging into all that is, but you focus on what you're calling in. It's already here. You already call it. As you focus, you get instant access to it, and it is here. Then you allow the process of the alignment. And whatever it is something is blocking that you believe, you need to believe it. You choose to believe it. You choose to believe it. Even though there are doubts, but you can choose. You can actively choose this. And you allow it. And you might start to feel sensations, new sensations within the body, within the field. New feelings maybe starts opening and activating. And as you're bringing in, you really can take it closer and closer into you. How is it really living this, becoming this? It's here, it's alive. It's already, it's instant. But as you bring it into the body, into the sphere of feelings and emotions and the energetic field, that how is it to move in a body like that? How is it to love within this frequency? Maybe you're feeling excited, expansive. Whatever comes up for you, you really continue to deepening, accessing the energetic state. And you really now, within your conscious awareness, you are guiding your system to double it. Double the intention in intensity of this frequency. You can triple it. You can play with it. And you can allow this vibration, the frequency, into every cell of your being. So you direct it with your divine intention. And you can sit like this for 10 minutes. 10 minutes every day. It can be 30 seconds. So we allow this for a little moment. And now, when we're starting to tapping into becoming these higher levels of wealth, it is starting to anchoring in through you. And it's not that it will not come challenges or to really hold this. When you learn to navigate and to hold the focus it will get easier to stay and allow this, because this is a natural state. This is our divine blueprint. Keep holding the focus of the frequency, light, the energy, the consciousness field of what is. Because as you're giving yourself this time, you expand your capacity to shift, and you can alchemize this even faster. So you can bring in now that as this is your new reality within this body, within this field, within this frequency of wealth and abundance, what is the first thing that you're going to do now? How can you leave when you leave this space? How does your body want to move? How are you moving yourself out in the world? And can you allow this? Are you allowing it? Choosing it? Receiving it? Receiving the fullness of you? And here you can stay as long as you want to, and just continue to bring this as your daily practice. You do it several times a day, and you will bend this time faster and faster, and learn to really bring in the to become madly in love with your life, and really love this alchemy that is now happening within. And this is for everyone. We are doing it now, and you can do this. We can do this. And here you can stay as long as you want to. And I would really much appreciate and invite you to live this. It is already here. You are already, but just continuing living it. Continuing really merging with the frequency, and allow that to be your new reality. And I want to invite you to share, invite you to just live, love, and be. So thank you so much for this activation, and stay here within this space and feel as long as you want. You can continue your exploring your new playing ground, and then we hang out and connect in the group. Thank you so much. Thank you.